recorded live at 4ZZZ Studios Brisbane on 102.1 FM.
And broadcast across Australia on the Community Radio Network.
You're listening to Z Games.
With 10 years experience and over 500 episodes,
Z Games brings you the best in gaming news, reviews, community and culture.
Want to reach out? Message us on Facebook at ZEDGamesAU.
I'm Hazel, you're listening to Z Games, and here in the studio with me is...
Caroline!
And it's just the two of us. We can make it if we try, just the two of us.
I barely know that song, but I'm trying.
It's a great song, and the lyrics are beautiful, but we've got a very special show. Caroline, how are you?
I'm knackered.
Really?
Yeah, I made a trophy.
You made a trophy? What did you make a trophy for?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. I made it for our trivia night, which is tonight, actually starting in
25 minutes at Netherworld, across the road in Fortitude Valley, Brisbane.
And it's booked out.
Yeah, it is. It's sold out on the registration. I say sold out, it's free.
Yeah. But all the spaces got...
Even if there's no room for you to do trivia, come down to Netherworld and see us. I would love to see all of your beautiful faces if you've got time to get down there.
Yeah. Just a bit mind-blowing because, dang.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love live events.
Yeah.
We don't get to do them enough.
No, I think this is our first one.
This is our first live event that we have run since COVID, which is...
Well, first one that has happened, I think, since I've been here.
Yeah. Since... any of the current members of the show except Ronnie.
Yeah. Well, Ronnie's OG, so...
Yeah, Ronnie, original gamer. Alrighty, we better listen to some news. Our lovely co-host and friend, Cam, has put this together for us.
Woo, news.
Using the unlimited resources of our team of newshounds, we found the hottest gaming news around. So long, Gary Bowser. About 4 years ago, Gary Bowser, no relation, was sent to prison for the heinous crime of selling devices that people used to play pirated games on the Nintendo Switch. After spending 40 months trapped in the prison system with rapists and murderers, this diabolical danger to society has been released on good behaviour. But there's a catch. As part of the settlement, Bowser has to pay 20 to 30% of whatever income he earns for the rest of his life to Nintendo. He owes Nintendo $10 million, and he'll never pay it off his entire life. Wow, I feel safer already. VR gets unreal. In other hacking news, dangerous underground hacker Preydog has, reversed the polarity on the mainframe database or something, I don't know how hacking works, and released a universal Unreal Engine VR mod. This smart piece of tech adds full VR headset support to 90% of games that are built in the Unreal Engine, even ones that weren't designed for VR in the first place. The next iteration of the mod will apparently add motion controller support, so if you want to play Rocket League or Fortnite in VR, this is the mod to keep an eye on. As yet, there's no word about Epic following Nintendo's lead and sending a team of lawyers after Preydog for colouring outside the lines, but we'll keep you posted. The Doctor is in Fortnite. Rumour, and some convincing screenshots from data miners, has it that Doctor Who is coming to Fortnite later this year. Or early this year. It's hard to tell when time travel's involved. Doctor Who fans are already excited about the concept of playing their favourite Gallifreyan in Fortnite, as I'm sure there's a litany of different skins you can purchase so you could be, Tom Baker or David Tennant or the one that all the neckbeards got mad about online. Fun! Atari are spending their cash. Atari, the worst company in the video game industry ever, has just announced they've purchased the IP rights to over 100 classic games from defunct 80s and 90s publishers Accolade, Microprose and GTI. That means that Atari, a company who I hate with every fibre of my being, now own the rights to classic flight sims F117A and 1942 Pacific Air War, notable sports titles Hardball and Demolition Racer, and the definition of 90s mediocrity, Bubsy. I just want to know, who's been giving Atari money to allow them to do this? Confess your sins! Repent! Stop giving Atari any money! Diablo 4 gets the Midas touch. Soon-to-be Microsoft employees, Activision Blizzard, have announced that Diablo 4 has gone gold. That's a fancy way of saying the developers have finished work on the game and are ready to release it. This is big news because... Oh, I don't know. Look, I'm old. I'm tired. I'm sure Diablo 4 is going to be great. I really just want a cup of tea and a lie down. You guys knock yourselves out and have fun. I'll be in the corner sleeping through old Coronation Street reruns. And now for the latest game releases. Today, April 20, comes Mr. Sun's Hatbox on PC and Switch. Cavity Busters on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, and the Switch. And Kick of the Spear on the Commodore 64. Tomorrow is Dead Island 2 on PC, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, and the Stadia. Wait, the Stadia? And finally, Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp finally hits the Switch. That's it for your lot of gaming news this week. Back to your regularly scheduled Z Games, already in progress.
Thanks, Cam. Are you okay?
I don't think he is. Someone get that man a cup of tea. And some slippers.
Yeah.
Also, I thought Stadia was dead.
Me too. They said it was dead. I don't know how there's a new release on it, but...
Someone's dragging a corpse around and putting games onto it.
I don't know. Unless this is a re-release for a different console and it just happens to have Stadia on there.
I don't know. Honestly,
I don't know. That's a bit too inside baseball for the show, but so long, Gay Bowser. This is an actual heinous crime that Nintendo has done to this man. I don't care I don't care what Gary Bowser is like in real life. He could be like one of the rudest, meanest people ever, but they put a man in prison for like making stuff that people used for piracy.
Nintendo's a bit too gung-ho about piracy, in my opinion.
Like, imagine if in like 2005, someone, like, whoever it was that was selling, CD rippers back then that circumvented DRM, imagine if they just went to prison.
Yeah, that's messed.
They went to prison and then they owed the record companies $10 million that they would have to pay back out of wage garnishing for the rest of their life, even though they don't have enough assets to actually pay for that and should be judgment-proof. I don't know.
Yeah. Just let people pirate games.
Yeah. Hectic.
Especially if you're a big company like Nintendo. What, just pennies on top of what they make already, so... Yeah.
That's a bit of a weird one. That, on a lighter note, the Doctor Who in Fortnite.
On an even lighter note, because I don't have no opinions about Doctor Who or whatever anymore, VR Rocket League?
VR Rocket League.
Do you want to throw up? Play VR Rocket League.
That sounds like so much fun for about 5 seconds.
Just, no.
Imagine like combining it with a full like racing sim rig. So you've got like the hyper realistic, you've got a shifter, you've got pedals, you've got a steering wheel, and you're playing Rocket League
and you've got
in
VR. A little vomit bag right next to you.
Yeah.
Or like those the things that you use to feed horses oats.
A feed bag?
Yeah, the feed bag. A feed bag, but it's a vomit bag, and you just keep it on your face because, boy, howdy, are you gonna need that.
Deeply upsetting. Deeply upsetting.
I'm a deeply upsetting person. Wow.
You're listening to Z Games. My name's Hazel. I'm in the studio with Caroline.
I'm here.
And down over at Z. Oh my God, I can't talk.
Yeah, down over at Z.
Down over at Z. That's where we are.
Yeah.
But over the road at Netherworld is where Zahra is right now. But because Zahra's not in the studio, they've recorded a lovely little double feature review for us.
Ooh.
So, here it is.
Contents.
2 different little train games.
Choo choo, mother lover.
All aboard! Your grandpa is a train tycoon. Yes, your grandpa. And he wants you to continue the family business of running a train empire. It's really quite a lucrative career, and you'll be expected to manage your trains, the railway system, various facilities such as depots, and so much more, all beautifully depicted with a detailed pixel art style. Tiny Rails is a train management game, small enough to be played on a mobile phone, but robust enough to be really quite enchanting. There's attention to detail, with a bit of humour, and a wonderful appreciation for the little things that have made Tiny Rails a lovely find. So, you start with a steam train. It's not much, it's a bit rustic, but that's all you need to start transporting passengers and cargo. Once the money starts coming in, you can upgrade your train, increase capacity, speed, and speed becomes important when the distances you travel become even greater. You don't just skip through the travel, you get the chance to enjoy it, but I'll get to that later. You get the typical 2 types of currencies, coins and gems. You earn coins in-game by transporting passengers, improving passenger experience through their journeys, and buying and selling cargo. You know, the usual kind of economy you would expect when running trains. The secondary currency, gems, isn't as easily earned. When you complete milestones and objectives such as transporting a specific number of passengers, buying a specified number of cargo, reaching certain cities, and so on, you earn rewards like coins, some gems, or even the ability to use the gacha machine to obtain a random train part, like a taco carriage for serving tacos, or a luxury futuristic passenger carriage for your luxurious futuristic passengers. Of course, it's much easier to earn gems by buying them, but the game also offers ads in exchange for currency, and the ads are optional, not disruptive, and the reward is worth maybe 5 seconds of my time. Over time, you can buy train stations and depots, both of which will grant greater rewards, improve your cash flows, allow you to move cargo around more easily and quickly, all the stuff you need to build a monopoly. And it's all done so beautifully. Everything is depicted in a detailed, vibrant pixel art style, and the game gives you plenty of chances to appreciate it. Your journey between stations can take minutes sometimes, depending on the length of the journey in your train, but the UI fades away leaving your train and the environment, and it's just beautiful. Some journeys take long enough to experience a whole day-night cycle, and to watch the sunset and the lights in my train flicker on, it feels like it highlights the beauty of travel, watching the landscape and the world change with your own personal world being in this moving structure. Tiny Rails is a lovely, beautiful game, and I'm real glad I picked it up. Not necessarily because I wanted to manage a train empire. I like trains, and I did find the management aspect of it interesting, robust, and it does take some strategic thinking to really make the most of it. But I found delight in just appreciating travel. Now, this one isn't really a game, but it's the perfect follow-up to Tiny Rails. If you're someone who enjoys building dioramas, planning and constructing a train network and environment for it, or wish you could get into it but don't have the infinite space, time or money, Blocks, Tracks, Trains is a solution. It is a train diorama building program, and it's exactly what it says on the tin. Quite simply, Blocks, Tracks, Trains give you a block of land that you can terraform, introduce in mountains, cliffs, rivers, lakes, whatever you could want. Fill it with forests, roads, railway tracks, detail it with boulders, people, buildings. The premise is really quite simple, but the execution of it depends entirely on you, how much time you're willing to put in. The controls take some time to get used to, and it's not as intuitive as I would have liked, but you can get very detailed with it. They've even included the ability to build your own buildings and structures within the world, block by block. It's not the easiest, it's a little clumsy, but it's a great space to play around with trains. I have decided that perhaps I don't have what it takes to build dioramas. It is a very unique combination of skills. But if you're someone who is into the hobby, or looking to do so, and you don't have a lot of space, and you don't mind taking a bit of time to get used to the controls, blocks, tracks, trains might just be what you need to round out your train hobby. Tiny Rails was developed by Tiny Titan for the PC, Android, and Apple, while Blocks, Tracks, and Trains is available on PC and developed by Splendbit.
So you're listening to Zed Games, is that it?
You're listening to Zed Games.
You're listening to Zed Games.
Hello, you're listening to Zed Games.
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 Perfect. Thank you.
That's right. You're listening to Zed Games.
It's Zed Games.
With me, Hazel, and my dear friend Caroline in the studio.
I like trains.
Do you know what day it is?
I think it's Thursday.
Is it?
Yeah.
What's the date?
Let me look on my phone. Oh, I do believe it is the 20th.
The 20th?
It's April, right? Yeah, April Atonement.
That's right, April Atonement. And it is the 20th of April, which, if you are in American date land, is 420.
What a funny
it's a day
number.
that we celebrate science and
and gardening
and beakers
and
all such things.
Cooking.
Yeah, it's a day that we love to grind up herbs.
I actually really like grinding up herbs, especially in a mortar and pestle.
Oh, the mortar and pestle is so good.
Yeah, it's very
classic.
It's very fun. It makes me feel like I'm making potions.
But 4ZZZ has partnered with our favorite supplier of scientific equipment, Gatorbuge. And today only, you can win a 420 prize pack from our dear sciencey friends over at Gatorbuge. If you subscribe to 4ZZZ today, you can potentially win an epic Gatorbuge prize pack.
Well, golly gee, I just love science.
Do you want to know what's in it?
Yes, because I love science.
There's glass lab bottles.
Ooh.
Rechargeable mini grinders.
Ooh.
To chop up your herbs. Including cute designs such as camo, Care Bears.
Camo isn't cute.
Green skulls.
Okay, that's cute.
Anime cats.
Oh, I do love some anime cats. That is cute.
And then
Camo's
there's some
just
other grinders with colors such as lightning black, white, and futuristic designs.
When I think of lightning, I don't think black.
There's also some compact grinders on offer. It's black with lightning on it.
Oh, lightning and black.
Yeah. This is an audio medium. Unfortunately, I cannot show you the pictures. But if you go to 4ZZZ.org.au, you can see them for yourself, I think.
I wouldn't know.
You can also get some Gatorbuge scientific equipment caps, herb storage containers.
You gotta stir. I give up.
And there's even a bunch of stickers in there.
Stickers!
Who doesn't love stickers?
Oh, I love stickers. I really love stickers.
I know you love stickers.
I have a problem.
We have so many stickers.
Because I don't know where to put them. I have to consider for several years before I place any stickers.
Generally. Yeah, definitely. Like,
yeah.
You get a sticker, you got to take some time to think about what you put it on. You got to get it just right.
Yeah.
Unless it's a crap sticker.
Yeah.
In which case you just use it to sticker bomb, like a book or...
Yeah.
I don't know, something else.
Yeah.
Something fun. Something that you don't like the look of and want to make it look fun and funky. I did that with a notebook.
I like putting stickers on my friends.
Well, speaking of friends, we've got a lot of friends out there in the 4ZZZ community.
Hi, friends.
4ZZZ subscribers even. And today's not the only day you can win prizes. If you can't make it today, maybe payday is on Friday, maybe payday is next week. It's still April Atonement.
You must atone for your sins.
There's no judgment here.
Your
you know?
sins of being unsubscribed.
We won't judge you if you let your subscription lapse or if you've never been subscribed. Because now's your chance. Now's your chance to atone in April Atonement.
You'll get forgiveness just this month only.
Forgiveness in the form of warm inner glow that comes from supporting community radio and helping us connect and amplify everyone from local musicians to activists and marginalized groups.
And us, and us little nerds who really like video games.
I'm a marginalized group.
I think technically so am I. I just forget about it.
All right. Subs can also win Z giveaways and make requests. So if you want to sub, not right now because this show is carefully planned because we play music only from video games, but during another show, then you can make a request.
Like perhaps Brown Couch?
Brown Couch.
I hear,
our dear friends.
I hear they are very hip and with the kids.
Are you sure?
No,
Have you met them? He's great. I'm not sure hip with the kids is the word.
No, I
All
don't.
right.
Listen, I panicked.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So, what else does being a Triple Z subscriber get you? It gets you cheap entry to 4 Triple Z gigs. It gets you discounts at certain sub outlets. Who doesn't like discounts?
I really
and
like discounts.
You get cheap Z merch.
Ooh.
No paying full price for our dear friends who subscribe and keep this station on the air.
And what sort of merch is there? I do know for a fact there is some cute earrings.
There are some cute 4 Triple Z guitar pick earrings which you can get.
They're very colourful. They look very cute. I've had my eye on those.
They're adorable. I bought a pair recently.
Nice.
Yeah, at Access All Areas at the Triffid, which was a great live show raising money for 4 Triple Z's accessibility program.
Yes, a good cause if I have ever heard of one.
Now, if you're a really big fan of Zed, you can get a passionate subscription, which will get you a limited edition t-shirt and tote bag. Now, I'm a passionate subscriber. Are you? Are you passionate about Zed?
I wish I had the money to be passionate about Zed. I am a poor student, and you have a job.
I do have a job.
Do you know what else being a passionate subscriber gets you?
What?
It makes the light go on.
It does make the light go on, and it makes us freak out.
Everybody screams and is really excited.
Well, the light goes off for a regular sub, so if you want to sub right now to demonstrate, it'd be great.
But it also does passionate.
But yes, there's a second smaller light which goes off for a passionate sub, and that makes us really freak out, and we start screaming and running around the studio and ripping our hair out because we're so excited.
Yes.
All
rolling
right.
about on the ground.
I think that's enough. I think that's enough.
It's never enough.
I think it's time that we heard.
Hello?
All right, that was supposed to be everyone at Netherworld cheering, but I don't think I did it right. So, you're listening to Zed Games. My name's Hazel. I'm in the studio with Caroline, and why would we be calling Netherworld?
Because I'm hungry.
Because I'm hungry?
They have snacks.
Yeah, we are going to go get dinner there. But we're also going to be running a trivia night. Come on down. If you aren't there already, get down in the next 30 minutes. I don't know. Come hang out.
Yeah.
We're all going to be there. Well, most of us, the ones that aren't sick or injured.
Well, that's a lot of us, actually.
Well, yeah.
Or too far afield.
Yeah. So, it's trivia night. It's trivia night. It's going to be 80s, 90s, noughties, 10s, 20s.
I hate naughties. Why is it called naughties?
Because it was a naughty time.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry about that. But yeah.
Many decades of games.
Many decades of games. Games have been around a long, long time now. Very strange.
I only know some of the decades.
It's like 50 years of video game history.
I know 3 of those years.
3 of them?
Yes. No.
Well.
We know the answers.
We know the answers.
Does that
Do
mean
you know
we
the
win?
answers? Come on down and answer questions about video games and win prizes.
Yeah.
We have so many prizes.
So many.
I'm not going to tell you what they are, except for the big one.
What's the big one?
The big one, you know the big one. You made it.
Oh, yeah, the trophy. Yeah.
Caroline's very own homemade Trivia Night trophy. It looks like a sick as hell Game Boy.
Yeah.
With a glow-in-the-dark painted screen.
It's got a little glow-in-the-dark painted screen.
It looks amazing. I wish I could compete so that I could win it and put it on my shelf, but I can't.
You
that
can't.
would be cheating, because
You
I
can
did help write
commission
the
me.
questions.
I'm available for commissions.
Okay.
Give me money. No.
Well, I think it's time that we hightail it out of here.
Yeah.
And we head on down to Netherworld.
To Netherworld.
And we have some dinner and some trivia and meet some friends and have a great time.
Say hi to people.
And Netherworld,
and
they are our
talk
friends.
about games. Are they our
We
friends?
love them.
Oh,
We
we
love them.
definitely love them, but do they love me?
Let's find out.
Yes.
Let's go on down there.
And I'll ask, Netherworld, do you love me?
All right. Well, from everyone here at Zed Games.
Yes.
Goodbye. Good night.
Goodbye.
We love you.
Yes.
And we'll see you later.
And see you at trivia if you're coming.
Thanks for listening to Zed Games.
If you'd like to listen to more, check out our podcast on Spotify.
Or follow us on social media at ZED Games AU.
See you next time.